Welcome back, guys. We decided to give you a little review of the floor we installed in the garage. We saw a lot of interest to this video, and so we wanted to do a follow-up and tell you after 2 months of use how the floor behaves and what we like about it, what we don't. So let's begin. So here it is after 2 months. We have late fall, early winter, 2 months, and after the use, like you can see, it became a little dirty, wet. We live in the area where it rains a lot, but it's not dirty, but there's a lot of leaves and other debris. So you can see it stains a little bit, but it cleans very well. But the water, if you can see the drops, it stays there. So because the floor is sloped a little bit toward the outside, the water eventually goes out. And the floor itself is not porous. The seams between the tiles pretty tight, so the water doesn't drop down to the floor. It doesn't destroy the concrete further. So you can see we can pour some water, and it stays pretty much or flows down to the exit. And in terms of the slipperiness, it's not slippery at all. So you can see if we don't have an issue in jail. You can see like I can move my feet and it's good. Like it's not slippery, even when wet. So if I step on it, it has a good grip. So yeah, you can wash it, you can blow dry it, or use a mop to clean it. In general, we are very happy with it. And you can see the car stands on it. It supports it. It doesn't bend because the tiles are rigid. The entrance is very convenient. It's because it's not high, like there's not so much of a raised floor that you can drive onto. And if we look at beneath the floor, you can see it's pretty dry. It's dry and
just a few drops.
Yeah, just a few drops, but it was pretty bad before we installed it, and it didn't get worse. It remains dry, and it's good. So this is how it looks. It looks fancy. All our friends noticed it. It raised the value of the house, we think. In general, it's just nice to have, and when we go to the garage from the house, it's just nice to walk on. Some people were worried and asking about what happens if the car drops oil or gasoline. Will it stain? Will the floor remain penetrated? We don't know. Like, we don't have a car that drops oil, but the plastic is very high quality. It's very dense. I don't think it will stain. We actually spilled oil on it, not the car oil, but different type of chemical, and it just cleans with a cloth. So I don't think it'll be a problem with the oil either. Well, that's in a nutshell. If you have additional questions, write a comment, and we'll be glad to respond. As usual, stay tuned, and goodbye.